Okay, just gotta make sure everything seems to be working okay here. Alright. So, where are we at? Where are we at? So, mic audio looks like that's okay. Game audio looks like that's okay. Just waiting on the YouTube preview here to pop up so it can do its thing. It looks like that's okay, but I think we are good to go. Hey there, hi there, everybody. Happy Sunday. Hope you all are doing well. Welcome to the stream. Tonight is going to be presumably 100% a milestone completion for the Sunday Crystal Trove Arena. Now, this is one of my favorite arenas to do because there's really no consequences to it. It's just for fun. If you do it, that's awesome. You get free stuff. If you don't do it, you're not really missing out. But for me, it's a great way to earn some more battle chips and gold. And some units and stuff to boot, too. So, all that stuff does help out. But again, howdy, everybody. From the top, what's up, Black Panther? Cheers on being first. Yashas, always a pleasure. Man Falcon, what's up, bud? And Nation, what's up, dude? Hey, no worries. No worries at all. Just good to see you here tonight. Glad you're able to hang out for a spell. And hope school's going well for you. Yo, what up, Naren John? Good to see you too, dude. Welcome, everybody. Before we get too far along, too, I also want to welcome the latest Von subs to the channel. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for finding the channel in the depths of the YouTubes. Cheers on digging the videos I've put out so far and are interested in the videos yet to come. This week's going to be a really busy week. I got a couple uploaded into YouTube already. One's going to be debuting tomorrow. I got another one the day after that. And then some Professor X gameplay the rest of the week. So, plenty of cool stuff coming down the pipe. So, if you haven't already, hit that notification bell at the top of the page to stay on top of when things go live or when they get updated. And otherwise, always hope to see you guys live for the live stream. Same time, same place, most every night. Join when you can. If not, no worries. The replay is always live on the channel as well, too, after the fact. I tell you guys, first and foremost, it's really nice to sit down. It's really nice to sit down. I had a fantastic day. I got to hang out with family. Got to kick back and visit with them for a good spell. But I was also running around chasing a whole lot, too. So this is really the first time I've been able to just, sit down, plunk down, catch my breath. So that, and it's like 8 o'clock here at night, and it's still over 100 degrees. So I'm sweating my keister off. Yeah, fun times. Fun times. Naranjon saying, pulled the 5-star Nebula. It's not a great pull, but it's not a bad pull either. She's got an extremely reliable shock mechanic, too, and some pretty decent synergies, as well as immunities, too, being a robot and all. So, not the worst pull. Not the worst pull. So, man, fucking, don't use a team of 3 rank 2 5-stars. Yep. So, what I found for death matches, for any arena where you can bring a 6-star in, so basically featured 5-star arenas, you really can't use anything less than high prestige, rank 3 5-star champs now. So you can still use max out 4 stars. You can use high prestige rank 4 4 stars. And you can use high prestige rank 3 5 stars. But anything less than that, like mid tier, your average rank 3 5-star, unless you stagger it with somebody else who has a high PI level, like a rank 4 or rank 5 5-star, or a 6-star rank 1, something like that, yeah, you're going to run into death squads right now, which is extremely unfortunate because, I think it was Katie Candy that brought up the point a while back that they advertised the arenas here that you could use your 4 stars and 5 stars and 6 stars to compete for 5-star champions, which is partially true. You can. It's just that you get death matches when you do. So, unfortunately, that's kind of the way it is right now. For a previous roadmap, they did say that they were going to be going over arenas a little bit, in addition to buffing some of the featured prizes. So, it'd be going from 150 to 300 for 5-star featured, and I'm not sure about 4-star featured, but while I was hoping that'd be something that they would take care of relatively quickly, because how hard could it be to just tweak the number from 150 to 300, they have given no indication that they're going to be doing that anytime soon. So, unfortunately, I think we're kind of stuck. Long-winded answer. Sorry, bud. Nation, absolutely. Absolutely, bud. Last I checked, it was 23 people shy of hitting 1,000, which is amazing. Absolutely amazing. It's completely surreal, and I'm so freaking grateful for all you guys for hitting the sub button, but more importantly, just hanging out, you know? It's really appreciated. It means a lot. It means a lot. So, thanks, everybody. Yo, what up, Evie? How's it going, bud? Happy Sunday. How's your weekend been, huh? And Evan. Yo, 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 yo. Probably bringing Doctor Strange to a blade fight probably wasn't the best idea in hindsight. But it worked out. It worked out. Falcon saying, Cat Beardo hunts is proving very frustrating. Pulled Wasp, Quake, Doom, Supreme, Morningstar, Hood, but not a single Beardo. That's rough. Were any of those champs first-time pulls or first-time awakenings at least? I suppose as like a consolation prize. Either way, though, that's still pretty frustrating. Believe you me, I know that feeling. I know that feeling. But chin up, though, bud. It's gonna happen. Statistically, it's gonna happen. Evan, no, not in the valley. Not in the valley. But still pretty toasty. Still pretty toasty. But fortunately, got me a nice thing of refreshing Kool-Aid here. So, cheers, everybody. But not on the coast either, so at least you aren't getting that nice, like, onshore breeze in the evenings, though, either. It's just toasty. Fortunately, the AC is still going good, so knock on wood that it stays going that way, because that's going to suck otherwise. Uh-oh. Nerjan saying, can you get all the platinum pool pieces in side quests? Currently, yes, but only if you're extremely lucky. So the only 2 pieces that have an official release so far are the head, which is the current piece for the Pirate Island quest, and then you can also get, what is it, an arm, I think, using incursion shards in the incursion store. Those are the only 2 that you can be guaranteed to get. Everything else is just down to pure dumb luck, pulling them out of those platinum pool crystals that you wind up getting with the piece. So some people have wound up forming a fully formed platinum pool. You're starting to see some early gameplay coming out from them, and he looks interesting. He looks like a combination of Domino and Joe Fixit in terms of like how his card mechanic works. And he looks like he could be fun. He's got a ridiculously high prestige for a 5-star, which is really nice. But we'll have to see how they wind up releasing the other 3 pieces. The legs, the torso, and the other arm. Currently for me, I just need the torso. I've been very lucky and I've pulled 2 extra pieces out of the crystals. So yeah, just torso for me. But hopefully they speed up the release of those other pieces, and you know, we can get our hands on them, see how this dude actually is. Knock on wood, right? Cheers, Falcon. Cheers. I'm hoping that the heat breaks this week. It's been going the last few days. Usually it winds up breaking when it's this hot within like a week or so. So we'll see. We'll see. Not fun. Yep. Beautiful SoCal. I mean, it's definitely got its moments. You know, there's definitely has its moments. Like, if you're tired of having weather, come down to SoCal. It's just, we have three different kinds of weather. We have hot, we've got sunny, and we've got windy. Oh, well, fucking, at least those were all first-time pulls. You know, Doom is amazing. Plus, getting Doom and Supreme both, yeah, you're really set on Mystic. So, again, it's not a Beardo, but solid seconds, you know. There you go, that works. Yo, what up, Shift Maneuvers? Happy Sunday. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing this fine evening, huh? So, what do you guys think, statistically speaking? For like a 5-star Scarlet Witch, do you guys think that her and like War Machine and Ms. Marvel and Fix-It and whoever else, right? Do you think those guys are coming this week? Or do you think that they're just going to sweep them under the rug and hope that we forget? Because they were supposed to have been out last month. And, you know, here we are with nothing to show for it. I was thinking that maybe tomorrow, since it's an American holiday, maybe they might try and sneak it in there, but I don't know. We'll see. Nation finally getting the Quake gameplay down. Well, big congrats to you on the Quake and Bake. I mean, I've said it before, and I'll just keep on saying it. Quake's playstyle by itself is one thing, right? It takes a bit of work getting the feel for working her rotation, working the cycle, right? But 90% of quaking and quake and baking is knowing your opponent. You know, knowing their animation, knowing what you can dex, what you can't dex, how far back you got to dex. If you got to, you know, if the basic evade is enough, or if you got to dex back once more. It's knowing your opponent. So, big kudos to you for getting that down. Well, Narragena, I hope that they have another release for 5-star Wolverine, because right now he's been released twice in game technically, right? First time he was released as like a iPhone Apple Store exclusive offer, right, which was Croc, and the second time that they offered him, he was part of a crystal bundle with 2 characters that no one really cares about. So you got to buy one crystal. You gotta buy the bundle for a chance at one of him, and that was pretty shady. So hopefully it's just like a la carte thing, right? That way, if you want to go for Scarlet Witch, you can go for Scarlet Witch. If you want to go for Wolverine, you can go for Wolverine. If you want to go for Joe Fixit, my condolences. Alright, so let's throw up these guys. I got a message popping up saying that there may be a bit of buffering going on. Hopefully not. Wound up running a internet speed test before going up live. Everything looked like it was okay up until that point. But if things get a little choppy on your guys' end, my apologies. Hopefully gonna just ride through this and without much issue. Well, according to Seaton's video that he did testing 5-star Wolverine from the content creator program, yeah, his regen was pretty crazy. Arguably the biggest regen in the game, I think. I mean, you got to do a couple of, like, you know, tips and tricks and dances to get that kind of regen. Like, you can't ever throw specials and hope to get lucky just proccing the regen buffs in the first place. But that all having been said, it's once you've got those regen buffs up, yeah, you're going to have a good time. You're going to have a good time. Plus, especially now with the crazy new mutant synergies between Professor X and Apocalypse coming out later on, he's just going to keep getting better and better, you know? I mean, obviously, the hardest part is getting one of them in the first place, but yeah, no, that much aside. Alright, so let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Well, there you go, Shift. Happy Monday morning to you then, bud. Hey, what's up, Tom? Howdy, howdy. What's good, my friend? Cheers. I suppose the other thing, though, too, speaking of things to look forward to this week, for me at least, me personally, I was one of the first people to do the Omega Boss Rush. Did it just about right as it came out. I recorded, videos coming out later, besides the point. But because they wound up making a big mistake on the rewards, never got that extra tier 5 basic, and certainly didn't get that class selector crystal for the tier 5 CC, and I needs that. They've been really keeping that one under the radar, which I am not happy about because, again, that selector especially is going to be huge for the account. Huge for the account. Because I'm like this close to forming two different tier 5 CCs. So we'll see. Kind of on the fence about which to choose now, because again, like I said, both of them are about neck and neck within like maybe 100 shards of each other, which as far as those guys go is next to nothing. That and just everybody else too that's in the same boat. It'd be nice. Tom, I'm doing real good. I'm doing real good. It's a busy day. It's the first time I've been able to just like sit down, sit back in a good long while. Just because I've been chasing and having fun all day, but it was good. It was real good. Thanks for asking. Yo, what up, Swag? Swag saying the Sector 8 tourney announcement's coming soon. Very cool. Very cool. Are you thinking launching that soon as the final round is done, or pad it a little bit? What's the plan? For those of you who don't know, Swag's been organizing and putting together the Swagfest 2020 Incursion Tournament, which is now just in its final round. So me and my buddy Shirmoy wound up making it to the semifinals. We currently are paired up against Profoff and Katie Candy, battling it out for third place. Shimmer and I ran a couple days ago, and I couldn't be prouder with how we did. Obviously, wish Katie and Prof the best of luck for their run. But you know, that was a lot of fun. Swag made it to the finals of his own tournament because he cheats. And then best of luck to Grady and Woogie Boogie. Mainly because, you know, they're the guys that beat us by, God, what was it? It was like 4% health, something like that, off of the final boss. Like it was ridiculously neck and neck. But yeah, they were able to take like an extra 4% off a boss than we were able to. So there we go. But kudos to him again for putting the whole thing together. If you are interested in running the Sector 8 or Zone 8 tournament, just reach out to Swag. Tom working on 542 and 543. It's on a 5-4 Saturday. Nice. Oh, 5-4 on Saturday. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, because remember Swag was, or Super was talking about that for a while. But that's good to know. That is good to know. There's that. Thanks, Tom. I got my fingers crossed. They're still going to run theirs. As I understand it, Katie's on vacation. So as soon as she gets back or has a chance, then that's when they are going to do theirs. Swag, when are you going to be doing your run, huh? Because I think Grady and Woogie are in the same boat as Katie, right? One of them's on vacation. Something like that. Come on. Come on, Drax. Come on. That works too. Well, that's good, Tom. The important thing, though, too, is, I mean, always do your due diligence, do your planning. It sounds like you got that going, which is wonderful. And take your time, too. Take your time. Play smart. It's the name of the game at that point. Alright, so let's see what we got. Okay, so this is 9 wins under my belt. Time to throw in a couple of the more spicy champs for that win 10, and then a couple power control teams, and then get to start playing some interesting spicy 5-stars. Well, Swag, if you find a music hosting site with, you know, free to use tunes, yeah, definitely hit me up, because I'm kind of in the market for some music too, for some of the gameplay stuff. Very nice. Very nice. Has anybody seen what Iceman wound up going for in Arena? I've been offline all day, so I haven't had a chance to check myself, but I didn't know if somebody had seen something on Trucos or what. But I'd be very curious to see what he went for. And how that was different than the last round of, what, 6 months ago or whatever it was. Because last time around, he wound up going for about 40 mil and 42 mil, respectively, I think. Which, you know, for an older champ is respectable. But then again, I mean, it's Iceman, and he definitely has earned his niche place in the contest. Come on, dude. Come on. I gotta get better at magnetoing. Still not used to the buff. Still just playing Magneto like he always used to play, which is serviceable, but not the ideal way to do it now, you know? Alright, come on, dude. There we go. There we go. Matt Murdock with some good news. I love good news. What do you got for me, bud? I was also looking at Trucos right now. It looks like 44 mil was about rank 33, so he definitely went lower than last time, which is always good. Um, 35 mil was 79. Yeah, so you could have snagged a 5-star Iceman for probably like 34 mil, something like that. 33, 34 mil. Which is a steal, because that guy still has a lot of use in game. I know I sure use mine a lot, so if you're in the market for an Iceman of the 5-star variety, now's the time to do it. Well, I think that is most excellent. Most excellent, Matt. You know, whatever it's going to be is going to be what it's going to be, you know? Again, at this point, your first 6-star, regardless of who they are, whether it's like a Corvus god or whatever, or a, you know, a Kamala Khan not so godlike, still is going to be a first 6-star, and they are immediately going to be useful and get a lot of use, regardless, again, who they are. So, the important thing is that you got, or are going to be getting, a new 6-star. So, it's mighty exciting. Best luck on the pull, bud. Well, by the time Christmas rolls around, there will be that whole Cyber Weekend nonsense going on too. So if you're saving units, that will be definitely something to invest in, because those are arguably some of the best offers and prices of the year for rank of materials or pots or what have you. Stupid. There we go. Hey, what up, Supersonic? I'm excited but terrified. Sounds like an Archer quote. Well, I mean, Evan, to each their own, though, too. Moon Knight is slowly getting better. But again, I think for Moon Knight, his best use is to be a synergy mule for other champs. Darkhawk specifically comes to mind first. But, I mean, then again, I'm a big Darkhawk fan in the first place, so. Come on, dude. Thank you. Come on. And please power drain. Thank you. Special me, dude. It's gonna make my life so much easier. That was a very, very short-lived power drain. I already won the other two fights, right? Pretty sure I did. So I was like, if so, then I'm not gonna keep wasting my time dealing friggin' 200 damage a hit because of his stupid crit resistance. I ain't got time for that. He's healing more than I'm damaging him. As much as I love practicing dexing his special too. Uh-oh. Well, that could have been a lot worse. That could have been a lot worse. If he heavy attacks me, I'm doomed. See what I did there. You know how I said that I was gonna just like quit and just move on because ain't nobody got time for this? Still stand by that. Ain't nobody got time for this. However, now I'm invested. Uh-oh. Oh, thank goodness. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This ain't good. I done goofed. Oh, hey, that worked. Wonderful. All right. Yeah, Act 5, though, is a big unit drain. Good luck on saving the units, though. Keep grinding them milestones for some easy scores. Supersonic reached 700k rating today. Very cool. Don't know if it's a milestone, but it feels significantly higher than 699. So there you go. It is a milestone. In this game, any kind of milestone is cause for celebration. So big congrats to you, bud. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Never got why Kabam had the Special 2 active. Because... I don't know. Glutton for punishment, I guess. Or them thinking that we are gluttons for punishment. I mean, it's probably so that he throws a special 2 and then he goes in nearly invisible and then he's hard to hit because you miss and he regens a little bit. Just to be more annoying. Alright, Evan. Take care. We'll catch you later, bud. Naren John, that there is blasphemy right there. Ghost Rider is far from useless. That is a 4-star taking out a maxed out 5-star Doctor Doom. Arguably one of the tankiest enemies in the game. If anything, that goes to show you that you can take out Doctor Doom with just about anybody. Hey, what up, PP? That all having been said for the 5-star version. Right now, mine's sitting at rank 4. I did have a Mystic rank up gem that I did wind up using on Magic. It was either between Magic or Ghost Rider. Come on. Why? I hate this stupid AI pattern. Where they just run up and stop in front of you. Long story short, I'm very much looking forward to taking up my 5-star Ghost Rider to rank 5. I think he'd do very well. Looking forward to playing him even more. And dude's just an all-around utility workhorse, even still. So, far from useless. Issues. I get it. I get it. That's very clever. Well done. No, today was wonderful. It's a family day. So I spent the whole day running around, chasing, having fun, visiting. But at the same time, it feels very nice to just sit down and just chill. It's just hotter than the dickens out here. But hope you're doing well as well. What's up, Bait? Happy Sunday, my friend. Good to see you. How's everything going for you? Oh, yeah, Naren John, I did. Because some people actually believe that. Some people actually believe that. Like, I get people saying that, you know, some champs are useless. You know, I get the hate for Red Skull. I get the dislike for Mordo. I get it. Ghost Rider, though. I will fight you on that one. Question for the Grandmaster fight. There we go. Does it make sense to use a team revive and chuck the team at him? Or just rev up and take in the one best option? That is Doom. Depends what phase you're on. Depends what phase you're on. If it's early on in the Grandmaster fight, then yeah, absolutely, revive everybody. If you're in like the final phase, then you're going to want to revive whoever your biggest damage dealer is. So probably Doom. It's just that his stun ability isn't going to work. So just be mindful of that. Which is going to wind up hampering his damage output a little bit, but you know, you want to get through that as quickly and painlessly and effortlessly as possible, because you're going to be doing a lot of dancing trying to dex around his different specials, or not dex, I guess, depending on which one. Yo, what up, Error? Happy Sunday. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Bates says, who got 2-star Aegon trollovers. Uh-oh. Or 2 Aegon trollovers in a row. Sorry. It's a 2-star Aegon. Well, I am sorry to hear that. Sometimes you feel like the reel intentionally not only just teases you with who you want, but then just has like multiples of who you want. Just to really rub it in. Hey, Sarge is here too. Yes. Number is now at 22. Cheers. But Sarge, thank you very much. It's so completely surreal that like that huge milestone is just right around the corner. And extremely, I don't want to say flattering, that's not at all the right word, but it means a lot. It absolutely means a lot. I'm getting there. See, the unfortunate thing, there's two unfortunate things about big rank ups these days. And one positive. The positive is that it's a lot more common, or I don't want to say a lot easier, but a little bit easier to be able to take up a 5-star to rank 5 now. You know, you got things like Variant that give you the rank 4 to 5 gem. Tier 5 Basic are much more available than they ever had been previously, which is cool. Downside though is twofold. You need so much Tier 5 Basic, and that Tier 5 Basic needs to be spread between the 5 stars and the 6 stars as far as rank ups go, and that's making Tier 4 class catalysts surprisingly scarce. Like, you go through Tier 4 class super fast now. Which sucks because you need a whole heck of a lot of it to take somebody up to rank 5 or a 6-star to rank 1 or 6-star to rank 3 or rank 2 to or rank 3. Hey, to each their own. Hood is a solid champ too. I think a lot of people wind up sitting on Hood. Like, everybody knows him as like, oh yeah, you need him for the ghost synergy, but Hood's a really good champ in his own right. But again, to each their own. Personally, I think Ghost Rider is better than Hood, but Hood has the better synergy because of Ghost. Error, thank you very much for the congrats on Professor X. It was so stupid lucky. So stupid lucky. But thank you all the same. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get to any of the treasure quests tonight. I did the one yesterday for the Platinum Pool piece, and I'm thinking I'm just going to wind up sitting on the rest of them, do them all in one big fell swoop towards the end of the event. Just, you know, get whatever prizes are looking the spiciest, and then probably just go from there. PP saying, any 1K sub celebrations happening? Yes, there's going to be a huge, massive rank up and crystal opening video coming out to celebrate 1K. And I was also, let's see, I'd love to do a live stream, a 1K live stream. I was originally planning on doing like a 1K live stream just in case that coincided with like the Professor X arena, since he's up first. But since I'm not going to be running the Professor X arena, might save that for a little bit later on. I'm also toying with the idea of doing like a giveaway, but like a unique giveaway. Like, I'll do custom art for, if you got a YouTube, then I'll do like some custom art for either your banner or, you know, thumbnail design or something like that. not able to like give away tangible things like here's a PlayStation. I'm not in a position to be able to do that, but I do art, and that I can raffle off or something. I don't know. It's one of those things I was thinking, I was like, I've got time, and then I didn't have time. So we'll see. But the crystal openings will be super exciting. I'm probably going to hold off on the crystal opening at least another week and change. Wait for Alliance War season rewards to come out. Because season's over in, what, 10 days or something? So, should have 3 6 stars to open up. Cheers. Supersonic Sign had a rollover on Ghost and Starkey just to get my 5th tube on Ultron. Oh, rip. Rip. That's rough. The rollover gods are not treating you well, I'm sorry. Well, I got 30 tier 4 CC crystals and 600 tier 4 CC frag crystals. You're prepared. Yeah. Not bad. The thing is, though, too, you know, tinfoil theory hat time is that anytime you do like a rank up or something, so then you're short resources, and then go to open some of the crystals, the game knows this and intentionally is not going to give you what you need. Like, you will wind up pulling everything else except what you needed. So that's fun. Fun. So then just for kicks tonight, the plan here is that once I get to 20 wins, then that's when I'm going to switch over and start running through the 6 stars. But I wanted to burn the 5s first, just make sure I got the, not only just the infinite streak down, but then just give it a little bit of padding too, because, I don't know, even though infinite streak is supposed to kick in at like win 15, it's a good idea not to get too comfortable till after 20, just in case. Well, Supersonics, since Supersonics brought it up, definitely want to plug my buddy Sarge here. If you haven't checked out Sarge's channel, he's another fellow YouTuber, does a lot of cool stuff, in addition to a lot of fun live streams. So if you get a chance, I do cordially invite you to jump over to his page, give him a like, give him a sub, check out some of his stuff. He's a real cool guy and a friend of the channel. So kudos to you, my friend. Bait saying got 3 or 4 more shots at Aegon on Tuesday. Probably going to get Moon Knight 3 times. Dude, don't put that out there in the universe. Don't put that out there in the universe. You know the Kabam gods are always listening. Waiting. Just in case. And Sarge has a doggy. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. You can't go wrong with that. Oh, this squad's going to suck. Tom's got another 5-star Cosmic Awakening Gem from Treasure Island. And a new 5-star Korg from Featured 5. Yeah. Speaking of features, somewhat unrelated, but come Tuesday, if you're holding out on a 6-star crystal, not only is there going to be a new featured 6-star crystal featuring some fun and exciting spicy new champs, but more importantly, at least for me, they're going to be adding a bunch of new champs to the basic pool, including Storm Pyramid X, White Widow, Supreme, Mole Man, Terax, a couple others, as well as OG Hulk. So if you've been waiting on opening up a 6-star crystal or are really close to forming one, might not be a bad idea to wait till after that. I know I am, because I'm really hoping to wake up my Storm X naturally or pull a White Widow, because she'd be really cool. I do think that the 6-star Red Guardian is going to be in the next featured pool, which is unfortunate. Wouldn't mind getting me one of those either. Synergisms. Oh, there you go. Ah, well, kudos to you. Kudos to you. The informative, fun videos like that, I think, are always so nice and necessary. You know, I'll have to be able to put out a bunch more myself too. But one of these days. Oh, excuse me. What's up, Juan? Always a pleasure. Happy Sunday. Took me a second. I almost said it was Saturday. I'm like, no. Wrong weekend. That is over. That is done with. That is in the past, in the bag. We're on the Monday. A holiday Monday for my American friends. Regular Monday otherwise for everybody else, I think. For those of you who have the day off, what are you guys doing? Oh, good. I would not be opposed to a 6-star Iron Patriot either, though, Tom, for the exact same reason. Even though he is never going to get any rank up or use or love otherwise, because it's added arena points, I'd still be happy with it. Or content with it, I'll say that. I'll be content. Rather than getting like a quadruple dupe on somebody, you know? Oh, good. Good, good, good. Sounds like a good time, Sarge. Excuse me. You know, boba isn't bad. Good boba is pretty good. It's one of those things that, though, for me personally, I gotta be in the mood for it. Be like, that sounds nummy. Come on. Doink. Come on. Get out of here, ghost. Beautiful. Well, that's strange, PP. You typed something right there, but it's all just like encoded gibberish. I can't see what's going on over there. What are you talking about? Yeah. Online classes definitely are the way of the immediate future, at least. Like, on one hand, I think it's going to wind up being a positive that this whole thing has forced all of our hands to more readily adopt online, methods between either like teaching or communicating or going to work. A number of places out here in California had already started to adopt it, just because the workforce is, under 40, under 30. All of us have grown up with technology and prefer it, but a whole lot of companies too are still run by older folks from previous generations who just don't understand this whole technology mumbo jumbo. So this is kind of, again, forced their hand, brought everybody else into the 21st century. So it's just really rough right now because of the growing pains, trying to figure it all out on a moment's notice. But I think once it all gets sorted out and in the immediate years to come, I think it's going to work out pretty okay. Yeah, man. Get a barbecue going. Make some wings. That actually does sound wonderful. I haven't made wings in months. Not since the whole COVID thing started. It's a little late for tomorrow, though. I'd need to have those soak overnight. Or marinate overnight. Error. Labor Day. Labor Day is just an appreciation for your average worker. So it's a bank holiday, acknowledged at the federal level. Again, just acknowledging the everyman. Or I guess every person, whatever. You get to take the day off, spend it with your family, or friends, or by yourself. And depending if you're a full-time employee, having worked at a place for X amount of time, then since it's a federal holiday, you get paid for it. So it's a win-win all around. Okay, so after this match is done, then that means that we're over the 20 wins, which means it's time to get going on the 6 stars. But before that, let's do something silly. Let's have a little fun, huh? Let's have a little fun. That's what I hear, Sarge. That's what I hear. Heard someone's making wings. I don't know, sign me up for that. Someone needs to bring the beer. The craftier, the better. Yo, what up, Nathan? Happy Sunday, good to see you. Welcome to the festivities. Okay, so like I said, let's do something fun. Let's do something silly. Let's open up one 6-star Guardian crystal, huh? Or featured Cav crystal, whatever. Let's do that, just for kicks. So, as is tradition on the channel, I'd like to spin out a couple of crystals here. Just get some of the bad luck out of the way. It's worked out pretty good. Somewhere in the realm of 53% of the time, it has worked out every time. So what I'm going to do here is just rapid pop 10. See what that winds up being. Get some of that bad luck out of the way, presumably. And as is expected, mostly 2 stars. Got 2 3s, though, so that's slightly beating the odds. I'll take that. Back out of there. Go here, go here. And there we go. Find that. So, I want to hear in the comments box what you think is going to come out of here, huh? As soon as I put in the reel, then I'm going to say my guess, and we'll see what happens. Fingers crossed and see what we get. BP, what is Rob's favorite craft beer or type of beer? Like a good red, amber, or Oktoberfest style? See, Oktoberfest is coming up, and that sounds wonderful because there are so many good different kinds of Oktoberfest beers. Good red or amber is really nice too. For me, that's like the equivalent of a really tasty like afternoon beer. Really go for that. Something pair nice with dinner. For me though, I'm crazy. I'm not a big fan of IPAs. There are a number that are pretty nummy. Not the biggest fan, but you give me a triple or a quad. Those are nummy. Alright, so let's put it in the spinner here. And with that in the spinner, I'm going to guess, I'm going to be a Debbie Downer. I'm going to say this is going to be a 3-star. Still holding out for that 3-star Dormammu. That's going to be my guess. You heard it here first. 3-star Dormammu. I like to do that because if it is a 3-star Dormammu and that I call it, then, you know, hey, kudos to me, I win. But if it's anything better than that, well, it is a waste of 300 units. Alright, whatever. Back to it. The YouTube stream font changed again? Where are you seeing the YouTube stream font? Like for my thumbnail or for like the actual on the actual YouTube website? Yeah, but Sarge, you can't blame me, man. Can't blame me. It's worked out so disgustingly well here the last couple months. That, you know, if you wanted to pull in a 6-star Red Guardian out of it, I can't complain. I won't be mad. But then again, I really should save my units because with Apocalypse coming out, I'm going to be going for the 5-star. Purely for synergy purposes, and if he actually winds up being a decent champ, then that's just something extra on the top, but that's the idea, Sarge. That's the idea. Now that's another reason why I'm doing like the Sunday arenas here too for the battle chips, you know. Most at the, what, I think it just hit 300,000 battle chips, so 60% on the way there to the next battle chip opening. I like to do that every half mil, and if I'm lucky, wind up nailing at least 1,200 units out of every half mil. Supposedly, statistically, you're supposed to wind up getting like 3,000 units out of a million battle chips. Like, I think that's fairly average, but actually being able to pull that out of those is not really a sure thing. Let's do that. Let's do that. No, let's do this, actually. Yeah. Dude's got maxed out 6 stars. Bait, I think that is a wonderful idea, because the prizes you're going to get out of Abyss, Dwarf, anything else you could get out of Crystals, so not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Well, you know what? If he is winding up being trash, then that actually makes me a lot happier, because that means his arena is going to be a lot more manageable. I was really worried he was going to wind up going, and he still might, but I'm still really worried he's going to go for super high just because of who he is. Oh, very cool. Swag dropping the announcement video for next tourney, so go check that out if you are interested in finding out about it, or better still, interested in having a go and participating. $20 prize. I'm assuming that's $20 prize per team, right, Swag? Excellent. Excellent. Which, I mean, is always a nice little cherry on the top, but definitely not the main reason. Not even near the main reason to do the tourney in the first place. Just because it's fun. Like, I got so much better as an incursion player because of the Swagfest tournament. Plus, that last round that Shirmo and I did was phenomenal. It was the farthest that I've ever made it. Also, while I think of it too, hopefully the update to the incursion store is going to be out on Tuesday, Wednesday, something too. So presumably, should be the first time that there are 6-star shards available to purchase with the incursion crystals. Which, unless the prize pool for the 5 stars is like surprisingly wonderful, that's probably what I'm going to be doing. Because I'm right about maxed out with incursion crystals from what they allow us to carry, so it'd be nice to do that trade-off. Yeah, but Supersonic, like, the thing with Apocalypse, I think, like, the main thing with Apocalypse is his ability to turn any mutant into a horseman. Like, I'm so excited to see the numbers that he's able to put out for Storm X. Like, I'm just expecting just dirty, filthy numbers. which is very exciting. What class do I think the next game-breaking new champ will be? I'm thinking Mystic again or Tech. I'm going to say I'm hoping either Science or Cosmic, and here's why. Because Kabam has put out their own like unique character, or at least like one version of each of their unique character a year, right? So we've had Guillotine as a Mystic, we've had Aegon as a skill, we've had Gilly 99 as a tech, we've had Morningstar as a Mystic. But as far as I know, unless they're using the whatchamacallit, the M-Rock characters, the Sorcerer Supreme and Storm X as their unique characters, they still are presumably going to be doing their own unique character this year. So I'm hoping that whoever their new character is going to be either a Science or a Cosmic. And then since all the champs that they've put out so far are extremely good, I put some money on that. All right, Error, take care, bud. I have no doubt that Sector 8 is going to be a lot tougher. And while the challenge would be kind of interesting, it really just depends on whatever the prizes in the Incursion store are. Because right now, I mean, if it's the same schlock of, like, the same assortment of 3-star featured or 4-star featured or 5-star featured, it's just not, to me, it's just not exciting. So, like, why would I want to do a harder difficulty for prizes that aren't interesting or exciting? I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see. I would do it for a tournament, though. I would say that. I would definitely do it for a tournament. Alright, so let's throw Professor X into the mix. I'm still figuring this guy out, so bear with me. A lot more, because horsemen have, what is it, 100% bleed resistance, go unstoppable if they get clipped, have increased ability accuracy. That's like a whole listing of stuff, right? Between all the different synergies that mutants get, mutants are is just such an overly wonderfully broken class right now. They have the best synergies, some of the most amazing versatile characters. So yeah, I full on expect that he's just going to do wonders for people. And I don't need him to be like an OP broken character himself. I just need him to be functional. You know, get in, do the first mutant fight presumably. Get the charges, get the horsemen, and then once you get the horsemen buff up, just run the rest of the quest with whoever that's going to be. You know, whether it's, I don't know, Omega or Domino or Sunspot or Namor. You know, pick your poison. Alright, dude. Special me. I want to see what Professor X's prowess special 2 does against Doom's crit resistance. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good lord, you passive son of a mother. Thank you. Good lord, it's not that hard. See, that could have been so much cooler if he actually threw his special when he was supposed to instead of chasing me up and down the field for no reason. But very cool. What's the record right now in Arena? Record was Doom. I think his cutoff wound up being like either 89 or 90 million, something like that. But most people that I was talking to, granted, the people I were talking to were like, I don't know, like end game players and whatnot, and they were just going above and beyond. But yeah, people were putting up like 100 mil, 110, 120. I wound up doing, what, 110 myself? So I did it once. I am not doing that again because that was not fun. That was painful. That sucked. It was not a good time. It was not a good time. I got him, which is really cool. And I maxed them out immediately because I could. I saved up for it. But just the process of getting that many million points, not fun. PP saying enjoying Gilly 99 so far. Very cool. You and me both. I'm looking forward to hopefully waking mine up eventually. And presumably taking her to rank 3 as well. Whenever I get the 60% tier 5 CC I'm still missing. Come on, dude. Thank you. That's right. Gotta get that special 2 going. There we go. Maybe I miscalculated. I gotta get better at long shot. I keep saying that. One of these days I'm actually gonna stop saying I'm gonna get better and actually practice and get used to it. Aren't Venom the Duck and Symbiote Supreme Kabam Champs 2? I think if you really get into the weeds of it, yes. But there have been Venomized Doctor Stranges and like a Venomized Howard before. So possibly? Yeah, Lags just barely missed out. From what I remember, he just barely missed out. He was throwing snowballs in frustration, if my memory serves. Poor guy. At that point, if you put up 90 million, regardless of if you're in the top 50, you should get the freaking character. Like, you just should get the character. At that point, it's just like the courteous, right thing to do. Because, you know, with all that time and effort and work and stress getting to that point in the first place, I mean, you earned it right there. You got my vote. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on, dude. Come on. Come on. Alright. Come here. Come on. Actually. Yeah. Yeah. Storm X, ladies and gents. Yo, what up, Harshith? Good to see you, bud. Happy Sunday. Hope you're doing well. How's your weekend been, huh? Supersonic saying, how come Incursions doesn't have tournament rank rewards? Seems like a good way to get people to get rewards and enable competition as well. It's because the Kabam can't seem to release an update without major bugs. Nah, that's a bit too harsh. Introducing another game mode requires a lot of work, just in terms of design and implementation, and requires a lot of manpower. And you know, since they're working on the extended roadmap currently, I would imagine they're pretty stretched to the limit in terms of, you know, being able to crank out anything new. So might be something we wind up seeing in the future at some point, but I don't think we're going to see that anytime soon, unfortunately. Which is why community-driven tournaments are so cool, because we can still do it, we can still have fun, we can still compete. It's just without getting all the extra strings and nonsense involved, you know? We can police ourselves, so we don't need to worry about cheaters or hackers as much. And just have a good time. Hey, what up, Small Turkey? Small Turkey is saying to use Hitmonkey. I absolutely will. Hitmonkey is coming up fairly soon in the rotation, but tell you what, bud, just for you, I'm going to bring him up next for the next round as soon as I get done here with Maw and Rhino and whoever the third champ was. Just go from there. I really like the Hitmonkey fights. I like using him. He's a lot of fun to use in arena, but my biggest gripe about Hitmonkey is that I don't get to play him very long. He kills things too fast. Hey, big congrats to you on the solo with Gwenpool. One of those fun things that once you get the rotation down, and a little bit of RNG too, but once you get the rotation down with her power lock ability, you're just having a good time. All right, Sarge, take care, bud. Enjoy Umbrella Academy. It is a fun run. I am very much looking forward to Season 3, and that is the only thing I will say about that. Take care, bud. It's a very fun run. There, do not post spoilers in comments. Just, I mean, it should go without saying. But a lot of fun. All right, Evan, take care, dude. Good to see you. Always a pleasure. We'll catch you next time. Wound up sitting down and working through the first 3 episodes of Boys Season 2. I'm not a big fan of the weekly release schedule. I kind of get it. That way people aren't like posting spoilers before most people get a chance to watch it. So I get that. But at the same time, too, by the time the 3rd episode rolls around, we're invested in the story in Season 2, and have to start and stop and start and stop and start and stop. Kind of sucks. So but very fun so far. I'm enjoying myself. Let's do it this way. Harshith asking, have I seen Friends or How I Met Your Mother? You know, I'm one of the few people of my age, my generation, that has not seen Friends. I've seen a few episodes here and there, but I've never just sat down to watch it from start to finish. I have, however, seen How I Met Your Mother. I didn't see it live as it was airing, but I wound up binging it on Netflix or something a year and a half ago, start to finish. It was fun. It was fun. I think there's a lot of stuff that isn't going to age well, but overall, yeah, I really liked it. It was fun. It was silly. Had its moments. I think the ending is stupid, but, you know, not every show's ending can be Breaking Bad, you know? Oh, Luther from Umbrella Academy? For a second, I thought you were talking about Luther, the show with Idris Elba. And I'm like, I don't know anybody who's hating on Luther. I don't know. I'm really hot and cold on Luther. I thought it was really fun to see that the actor in season 2. It's not spoilers, guys. It's not spoilers. The actor in season 2 is a lot more comfortable in the character and is having more fun with it. Plus, you know, kudos to him as a side note. His American accent is a lot better in season 2 than season 1. So, always, you know, kudos. Great. His storyline, though, is a lot different in season 2 than season 1. And I think that's where a lot of people are voicing displeasure, I suppose. But as far as favorite characters go, that's tough. Like, off the cuff, I want to say Vanya, but at the same time, too, I'm a big Ellen Page fan, so I may be biased. But overall, I gotta say, Diego in season 2 especially, I think is probably one of the most well-rounded characters. So I'll go either Diego or the new character. I forget her name off the top of my head. Diego's partner from episode 1. She's a lot of fun too. I really don't have any reason why I haven't seen Friends. I have no reason why I haven't. It's not like I dislike it. The episodes I had seen, I really enjoyed. Plus, I mean, it's a classic at this point. I just gotta hunker down and start in one of these days. Exactly, and that I think is the crux of it. Is that was Luther's biggest, one of Luther's biggest jobs in season 2 is to be a foil for 5. But the other characters overall are fun. They definitely have their moments. Again, not getting into any spoilers or whatnot. Some characters I felt were criminally underused or mismanaged. So that was not fun. And then but then at the same time too, I think some characters had a much better character arc development in season 1 than they were given in season 2. But overall, I can't complain. I really enjoyed season 2, and again, I'm really looking forward to season 3. Oh, Tom, I absolutely encourage it. I absolutely encourage it. You most certainly should. Have I mentioned how I really hate that the boys are doing a weekly installment for season 2? Like, you got the first 3 episodes available at the get-go, which is great, but as soon as episode 3 ends, it's like, well, dang it, now the story is really starting to go someplace and get going. You know, first episode is always like, hey, you know, season 1 just ended, so let's allow our characters to react to how season 1 ended. And then by the time they do that and start like sending them on their way for season 2, then, you know, you're well into episode 2 already. You're like, okay, hey, now it's starting to develop a new story, and by episode 3, you're already well on your way. Stupid Venom. Come on. Get out of here, dude. Give me that flawless victory. Oh, probably, Tom. Probably. If not by now, then by the end of the week. Yeah. Because it's twofold. For one, I'm extremely excited about it, and it's fun to watch, and I just want to get sucked into the story and follow along and just have fun with it. But at the same time, too, I also want to savor it, just because, you know, it's not going to be, you're not going to get another season for another year and a half, couple years out, right? Just because of scheduling with how everything is now. And you only get a first watch once. That's the other thing, too. But as it stands, you can only watch an episode at a time, so I don't need to worry about it. I'm hoping this season they wind up doing something a bit more introspective with the Deep. Because at this point, yes, the Deep is a comedy character. Season 1, they were trying to get Deep to be a comedy character, but like by the end of the season, now I mean, okay, I'm going to talk season 1 because season 1 is out and has been out for a while. So, spoiler warning for anybody who has not seen season 1 yet, even though it was out a year and a half ago. But like by the end of season 1, the Deep is straight up just a comedy character, and they're playing him up for laughs, and the things that happen to him are funny. It's just, I don't know, it's weird because the first couple episodes, like, oh no, the Deep is like a rapist, right? So you're like, oh well, I hate this guy. obviously. Like, screw this guy straight up. And then they start playing him off for laughs. And I'm like, are they trying to make me feel bad for this guy? Really? I don't. I don't feel bad for all the things that are happening to him. So maybe with season 2, they're going to try and do something different. But we'll see. Cheers. But what else is playing right now, guys? I mean, Doom Patrol is out, but that was out already. Is there anything else coming out now that I've forgotten about? Although I'm not gonna lie, it's been a minute since I like started combing through the depths of like Amazon or Hulu or HBO or whatever. So I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff out that I've missed. Oh, by the way, finally saw Extraction on Netflix. Cheers. It was good. It was good. But it's one of those things, it had me up until halfway through the movie. Like, I was invested halfway through the movie. Back half of the movie, not so much. First half, though, was great. I have heard of Stargirl. I've seen the costuming for it. I don't know, it showed up somewhere on one of my feeds. Don't know anything else much about it though. No, it's a DC property, but that's about it. Yeah, but cheesy in a good way. I mean, and it kind of has to be just because of the source material, or the character at least. Seems like it'd benefit from being a tongue-in-cheek sort of show. Put that on my to-watch list. Because they're okay, so for Flash, now I'm super far behind. I've seen season 1 of Flash and season 3 of Arrow. So I've missed out on all the Flashpoint and Crisis and storylines like that. It's been spoiled for me, but I missed out on watching it. But as I understand it, they are continuing on with Flash and Supergirl post Crisis, right? But I was already starting to get a solid sense of that in all the shows back then. So I can't imagine how that's all kind of fleshed out here since then. Titans in season 2, right? Because I thought season 1 wound up getting a lot of hate. At least for the costuming. There's just too many things out there to watch. Too many good things. Like, I want to just, like, dig back into Netflix Daredevil again. Because it's been a few years since I saw it. Especially, like, starting from season 1. And then give, season 2 another go. Give Defenders another go. And then just enjoy the heck out of season 3 again. Ted Lasso? I have no idea what Ted Lasso is. Or The Ranch. What are either of those? Like genre or whatever. That's bright. Interesting. Alright, Swag, I'll look into that. You've piqued my curiosity. Really? Now that's saying something. Alright. Well, guys, unfortunately, I am going to be calling the unofficial 5-minute warning here after this round. And all that means is I'm just going to be doing one more round of Arena, and then start doing some of the sign-offs, send-offs, wrap it up for the night. But once I get Yondu down here, then I'm just going to take a quick sec, see if there's anybody else streaming. Possibly get a raid going. Just pop in, say hey, and go from there. So let's run. Would be fun. I'll put Iron Fist up there. Why not? Squirrel Girl because she's always interesting, and Yellow Jacket because why not, right? And back there. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. So, let's do this and this. Well, Yellow Jacket is metal, so this will be interesting. That'll be interesting. Is it? Forgot unstoppable while heavy is mighty annoying. I don't think this is gonna power sting. Oh, it is. Very nice. Come on, my dude. Come on. You jerk. There we go. That worked out okay. That worked out okay. And a boink. There's that. Okay. Cool. Cool. Very nice. So, let's go say hey to OPMG. I haven't checked out his stream before, but let's get a raid going. Go say howdy, huh? Tag is going to be Rob Von Raid. And hope to see you guys over there. But as for me, it's going to be a wrap for me tonight. I want to thank you guys for hanging out here the last couple hours. It's always a pleasure getting to chat and hang out. And it's a big highlight of doing no live streams here. So, kudos to you. If you haven't already, if you would kindly like and subscribe to the channel, each and every bit of that does help me out immensely, and I do very much appreciate it. The channel currently is about 20 people shy of the first 1,000 milestone, which is gigantic. So, no pressure one way or another, but it would be very much appreciated. Do plan on live streaming again the rest of the week here, same time, same place, so hope to see you then. But otherwise, got other videos popping up all the time. But I think that just about covers it. So until next time, everybody, take care, talk soon, stay safe, and be well, everyone.